haven't gone live in a while, guys. At least not while working. Today we're working on Republic, and we've got about 120 monitor swaps to do between, I think, 4 or 5 different sites, maybe. In Philadelphia, I've already got this one kind of ripped apart. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with this bad boy. All set up. Oh, look at that, perfect. I don't know. All right. New monitor. Old cable. I already swapped the power out. 12-volt constant, ground, and reverse. Now we're doing the camera inputs. Those swapped out. They wanted me to make sure I do 3 of these a day, but we're shooting for 6. We're shooting to double that. Because Papa spent too much on Pokemon cards, and we need to replenish our bad choices in life. Alright. We're going to do camera R. We're going to do camera A. And now let's use B. First of all, we need to figure out. I think camera input 1 is going to be my reverse monitor where you guys can see. See that? What up, Jose? You're in Los Angeles? Fuck yeah. Dude, hey, can you go to Frankensons for me? It's like a collectibles and card store. If you get time, let me know. Text me. There's a place called Frankensons, and they got Pokemon stuff. Just curious. Alright, jump. Which camera was that? That camera didn't have any picture to it. Okay. Maybe one's dead. Oh wow, I'm retarded. I'm retarded. See this right here? We gotta plug this in, alright? Otherwise we're not gonna get any pictures. That's the little connection point between the monitor and that pigtail harness for all the camera inputs. Definitely have to have this connected to have any images. Oh, look at that. Now we got picture. Exit. Alright. So we did have the right one at first. I think it was AV1. Should be our reverse. AV1. Cam R. So like I said, they need me to get at least 3 of these done a day. We're shooting for 6. There's my camera reverse right there. Alright. And all it is we're just upgrading from these old monitors here, which actually had a camera built into them. Now they're using Samsara. So I also used to install for Samsara. That's another manufacturer. Another one. Alright. Next camera we need our B. Let's see which picture we got here. Alright, so AB2 is nothing on. Alright, so that's our blind spot. This left is we'll leave that one on B. We need to figure out our third camera should be AB3, which we're going to use for A. Select. There's A. Cool. That's going to be that back blind spot. Jump. Go back to our other two camera images. Hit jump. Go back to that. So that's a good way to have our three cameras easily accessible. All he's got to do is hit jump. Oh, these have cameras built in as well. Is it the IR? That could just be the IR. That may have always been there. I don't know. Don't ask me. So since this is still in good shape, we're going to take this little ball mount, this little RAM mount here, reuse it. I think this one's getting replaced because the shield was flopping around, but they don't do this very often, so it's kind of nice to pull this installation card. Because all I've got to do is replace the monitor. I'm not replacing the gateway, not even messing with the gateway down there, which is great because that's really the complicated part. Turn this just into this one out. So I'm up by Philadelphia. I'm actually in New Jersey on the other side of Philly, Cherry Hill. It's really nice here. Went to a card store earlier because the trucks weren't in yet. Did a little trade, picked up another gold card, traded for a couple duplicates that I had. You do need to keep this, so when they go in reverse, let me show you real quick. This is basically the warning system for reverse when they're backing up. There's three little LEDs there. Each LED is a correspondence and distance between how far something is behind the truck. So we'll put it in reverse real quick. Right now it's green. As we get closer to something, that amber will hit, and then when we get really close, the red one will turn on. So that lets them know how close they are to backing into grandma's minivan, alright? It's an excellent feature for you to keep this. Problem is, I don't have any 3M. We'll figure it out. First, I'm going to heat shrink my ring terminals. I got the truck running, so I have air conditioning. So this is my ignition, ground, in reverse. We're going to... Man, this fire is hot. Main thing is this, you know, you just the primary goal, don't catch the truck on fire. If you can manage to not do that, you'll be great, man. Great. Alright, heat shrink is shrunk. Get our trash out of my face. Get our bundle of love tucked back in. And wire all this. Just gotta put it in the hole, you know. This side of things isn't really good for people with OCD because really there's nothing you can do. You just gotta put it in the hole. That's it. It's in the hole. This might be the one job that I've done out of my over a year with this specific company that I'm not going to get super dirty, I think. We'll be working only in the cab this time, which is a nice break because all my clothes are stained with blue grease, red grease, and God knows what else. These trucks be dirty as shit sometimes, you know what I mean? Why I'm wearing a Dickies work shirt. Oh, I need a picture of that. Hold on, let me pause the stream real quick. I gotta snap a picture for my QC team. I gotta do a document on every one of these installs. So just passing through. I was like, that's alright, brother. If you're out there next time, let me know and you got a little time. Frank and Sons is definitely a stop. Alright, I'm back. I just had to snap 3 pictures of my ignition connection, ground, and my reverse trigger. We'll get that slack out of there. These trucks die whenever you're just sitting idle for too long, so they don't waste fuel. Unless you test the gas, and I forgot to. Almost one down and probably another 20 to go at this site. So I got 120 of these installs to do, removal and then replacing this monitor. Super grateful for. Well, there's number 1. There all our extra wire. We're bundling all this shit up, giving it back to them for repairs, whatever. First victim. And give it a little toot toot. be a good host if I didn't bring y'all with me. Sorry. So yeah, that's our monitor setup. Jump should go straight to the, it's going to be the back view, that back blind spot basically on the passenger side. We'll hit jump. That's going to be our reverse. That's going to be our blind spot for this left side. So, yeah, left side. My buddy's calling me, Tim. You have to call me back later, bro. Bye. Sorry, Tim. Right now, I'm probably just going to throw these on my trunk. I said I'm going to shoot for like 6 of these. The paperwork's going to take the longest on them. Give or take, paperwork will take probably almost as long as the swap. So if I stay here till 2 a.m., I should be able to get somewhere between 6 and 10 of these done. And they pay $75 a pop. So, anyways. Church Road, Mount Laurel, New Jersey, baby. Which one's my truck? This one. I do need to finish my paperwork real quick. I know I got 10 of y'all in here. Or I had. I'm not looking at it currently. I'm gonna leave any trash at the trash place. Look at that, he left me a gap. My man. Alright. So I need to go to my list. I gotta finish my paperwork. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to pause it. What I'll probably do is I'll go back live after I'm done with the paperwork, because it's gonna take me a little while to submit it. So yeah, I'll be back. Like Arnold once said. Actually, I'll keep y'all rolling. We gotta go swap keys. I do need to figure out which truck's next. They keep their keys locked up. Ooh, almost left my $70 Snapple and flush covers. That would have been tragic. Okay, we'll disconnect. Boom. Put a lighter in our pocket. Put that there. We'll drop these at the car and we'll drive over there and we'll walk, actually. I can't see chat right now, by the way. The phone facing the other way. Real quick, I need to switch over to my list and see my truck list. See which one of these I can do next. I think 2079's on there. Give me 1 second. Found my next one. 2075. You guys remember that? Let me flip the camera. $2075. That's another one of my trucks right there. Yep. Ooh, he's got a piece of tire hanging off. I don't know if he knows that. There's a whole chunk of tire hanging. Yeah, they got somebody they pay to check tires, so we'll mention it soon if I see him. But there are so many red bugs and like chiggers and shit I've seen on the ground, so I'm trying to not leave stuff laying around so I don't get fucking bugs in my tool bag or something. I keep it off the ground. These guys are only going to be here till like 6:30, so I'll have to get the keys from maintenance after.
says roll up today. ¿Verdad? Porque también dice. Yo no existo en esta compañía. No, sí tengo. I'm good. I stay home to take Julie was in school. So technically, I'll be doing roll off. And then if they need me, they'll call me and then they'll just take me. They don't have me on the schedule, right?
I'll sell you a microwave.
I'm not off. I'm supposed to be
2075. That was
yeah, because I gotta finish like two more days of roll off to have the 20 days. Yeah, put me on there. And if they need me, they'll let me know. Believe me. That was my big gripe
Thank you, my man.
today. Because they don't. Nobody tells me nothing. Saturday.
Ta-da! Alright, after this truck, I'll have worked on $1 million worth of vehicles today. That sounds pretty nice, don't it? 2 trucks, $1 million, maybe 800,000, maybe. But with inflation, you know. Now multiply $500,000 times every single one of these trucks. Oh, holy shit! And then you got what? I don't know, 4,000 different locations. Thank you, bud. I don't know if they have that many, but it's a lot. And then you got competitors, and we do the competitors too. You'll see me working on the biggest competitor all the time. It's kind of nice. I've positioned myself where I want to be. Grab my tools, and we'll start that one. I need to grab a monitor too. Might get some decent views tonight. You know, Mondays are pretty lame on YouTube for the most part. There's not a lot of shows or podcasts or anything that come out that I watch. So I'll stay as live as long as I can. Sorry, I'm bouncing. I got shit in my hand. Go ahead and broke disconnect there. Make sure we got the right keys. Oh, lowrider. That's the body computer right there, or the controller monitor. Pretty neat, eh? Alright. Let's see what we got going on in here. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape, but we got AR. We may have another camera down on this one. Passenger side blind spot, unless it's on one of these next inputs. Yeah, no, it's done. Alright. We'll notate that on the work order, and then either me or the next guy will come out here and replace the camera as well. Or they may dispatch me. I can't work on it and fix it until they actually dispatch me. It has to go through billing and all that. The invoice has to be sent to my company, and then we accept that. Then we do the work. We don't do the work first because we have had a few times where we didn't get paid for it because it wasn't ran through the proper channel. Even though we were doing what the customer wanted, got to go through the procedures of paperwork. Let me pause this real quick. Free Cain Velasquez. That sounds like a... Who was that? That's a UFC fighter, isn't it? What happened to Cain Velasquez? Isn't that a UFC fighter? Talk to me, bud. Talk to me. Spill the tea, dude. What happened? Did Cain punch somebody in the face and kill him? I had a buddy that did that in New Orleans. Went to jail. It was a guy I used to cut trees with, and this dude was he was about my size, but had more muscle on him. Was one of the most cock-strong, fucking country strength craziness you would ever fucking imagine. And this guy, he was in a bar with his buddy, and this guy started popping off. to some chick, and his buddy said something, and then the guy started talking shit, and then he kind of stepped in, pushed him back, and the dude took a swing at him. He ducked it, and then literally connected, like, I guess right one fucking hit. Dude dropped to the ground. They fucking left the bar like, oh shit, we knocked, thinking he just got knocked out, and then come to find out, dude died, dude. One fucking punch, it killed him. Oh. One punch, and it was game over. That was all she wrote. So dude came in and said, free Cain Velasquez. Ain't gonna tell me what happened to Cain Velasquez. Well, that's gay. You can tell me what happened at least, dude. Somebody Google it for me. What happened to Cain Velasquez? 3 more butt connectors. I'm gonna have to go grab some butt connectors from them because I'm almost out. 1, 2, 3. Shit right there. Oh, up here. Bring this. No, this one. It's gonna be a little bouncy because I got shit in my hands. What the heck happened to Cain Velasquez, man? Somebody Google it. I need some insight here. Let me put it on chat filter, top message, all messages. There we go. I almost forget to do that. I go to the Jersey Shore and find Snooki. I don't think she lives here anymore. I'm gonna be honest, out there by that whole boardwalk and just general area of New Jersey, it smells like fucking ass. It smells bad. Really bad. Ow, door. Why you gotta do me like that, man? I really just need minimal tools for this. Alright, let me start my Go Canvas form. I gotta fill out the paperwork for this and then take my pictures around the truck and then the interior and stuff. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna jump over that. It's probably gonna pause the stream. BRB, unless, let's hold on. Can picture in picture, look at that. Is it working still? Alright, let me see if I can open up Go Canvas while I'm doing this. Yep. Oh yeah, we gotta finish paperwork for this one. Make this smaller. Push this over here. Put that down here. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna be talking to myself. I gotta get all these things done. Monitor mounting location. I can't use the camera while I'm live. Alright, well then let me close this real quick. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That freaking Go Canvas form took forever. It took forever to freaking update. Alright, so this one I haven't really touched yet. I just put my stuff in here. I'll stay live for this one all the way through. Then I'll probably end it so I can conserve my battery. Alright, let's flip this. Set up. Alright. Yeah. Somebody installed another alley cam that neither one of them are working on the monitor, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'll just notate it in my work order that the cameras is not functioning. I'm pretty sure it's good on the UDU, but it's just not working on the monitor side. Could also be a Y connector or a bad camera cable. But it would have had to have been one of their mechanics because they installed the camera right next to the other one instead of just swapping it and using the same holes. So I think if it was one of us, we would have just pulled the bad camera out of its mount and put the new one in. I'm not really sure what the dealio is. Yeah, that's not even plugged in. That's probably where it should have been. Huh. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, look at that. It's probably not even plugged in. Surprised that one's even working. Oh, good. I don't need to change anything. This is already one of the newer style ones. We can reuse our power. So this is an 8-pin. The other one was a 6-pin. We definitely had to swap. This one, on the other hand, okay. So where's the hole? look, we fixed it already. Ha! That was the reason it wasn't working. It wasn't plugged in. Alright, menu. I'm going to do R, or jump, R, and A. Go. Now we'll set this to views. We can do that. Triple view. No, we'll do B and then they can hit jump. I don't know, man. I kind of. Yeah, we'll just keep it that way. Alright. That was a quick $75. And we repaired a camera view. That wasn't even on our scope of work. I'm not going to charge him extra though. Freebie. Verify that our reverse guy still indicates clear. There it is. Trigger works. Let's get a photo. Snap a picture of that trigger real quick. So yeah, when we're in reverse, it gives you the lines as far as distance goes. Plus you got the lighting, so as you go further, closer to something, it'll go amber and then red when you're about to hit it. Neutral. Cam view, we'll hit jump, boom. I don't know, I kind of like the triple view too. Let's do this. There we go. Let's do that triple view. And then if it hits jump, you can just have it back there. That'll work for me. Alright, let me end the stream so I can go do my paperwork and stuff. I could technically do another truck, but no, I need to keep the keys, so now I got 10 people in here, but that's our triple view. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, end it, because I want to stay live. It's gonna slow me down. I'm really trying to get closer to the 10 mark if I can. Probably like 6 to 8 trucks by the time I'm done. Hope everybody has a great day. Have a good week. Hope it's a productive week. And that'll be it. Peace.